And Iran continues to downplay the threat posed by a new defense pact between Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and Turkey. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghai said that Iran has no reason to fear the Mecca Pact, which was directed against it, portraying the agreement instead as a response to Israeli ambitions and declining regional confidence in US security guarantees. The three countries, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Pakistan, they are seeking to deepen security cooperation as military tensions continue to escalate across West Asia. The West Asian region has been in turmoil since the 7th of October 2023, the day Hamas attacked Israel. And the crisis has only deepened further after the US and Israel struck Iran earlier this year, triggering retaliatory threats across the region. Saudi Arabia has faced attacks from Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen and Shia militias in Iraq, while tensions around the Strait of Hormuz have only exposed the vulnerability of Gulf energy routes. Now, the agreement builds on long-standing military ties. Pakistan has trained Saudi forces for decades, while Turkey and Pakistan have cooperated on warships, training aircraft and defense technologies. In 2023, Saudi Arabia agreed to buy Turkish drones in what Ankara described as its largest defense export deal. Pakistan, on the other hand, has also expanded its Gulf security role, reportedly deploying thousands of troops, fighter jets, drones, and air defense systems to Saudi Arabia earlier in the year. Now, after the signing, a Saudi official clearly said that the Joint Defence Pact signed was not linked to any nuclear ambitions and was not a threat to any country in the region. The symbolism, however, is unmistakable. Signing the agreement in Mecca, which is Islam's holiest city, gives the pact religious and political weight beyond a routine military arrangement. And earlier, I discussed this in detail with strategic and defense analyst who joined me from Ankara in Turkey, Ömer Özgelecik from Ankara. He's a non-residential fellow at the Atlantic Council. Here's how he assessed the situation.
The Mecca Pact, it began to be negotiated even before the beginning of the Trump administration. So we have to say clearly that this is a geopolitical shift that it has been led to this Mecca Pact rather than recent developments. From where I see things is that there was a geopolitical shift, but recent developments have speeded up the process, have accelerated the process, and it basically facilitated these three countries to come to an agreement. But what is this geopolitical shift? I mean, to understand it, the best way is to look at Europe. I mean, the European countries, they understood as well, like the regional countries now understand, that they need to take more responsibility themselves, and they can not longer trust that the Americans will maintain their defensive shield over Europe. And similarly, regional countries also understand that they have to take regional responsibility.